Have you ever felt like you're rowing alone through a raging storm while your partner stays high and dry? What if the very words meant to pull you closer are secretly chipping away at your confidence and draining your energy? If those questions resonate, you're in the right place. Because in relationships, the most dangerous traps often hide behind the sweetest sounding phrases. Now, let's dive into 7 deceptively innocent lines that your partner might use and discover how to respond with clarity, intuition, and unwavering strength. 1. You have to accept me exactly as I am. This is me. Take it or leave it. Curiosity. Trigger. Every time you hear this, ask yourself, is he genuinely being himself? Or is he hiding behind this as an excuse to avoid growth? As Carl Jung taught, true wholeness emerges when we embrace our shadows. Yet this phrase slams the door on change, offering freedom from accountability disguised as authenticity. Accompanying behaviors. Shifting blame onto you when you point out hurtful actions. Masking passive aggression with, this is just who I am. Playing victim when challenged. How to counter. Ask a probing question. I agree authenticity matters, but what steps are we taking to grow together? Set a boundary. I accept you, but I won't tolerate hurtful behavior. Observe actions. If change never comes, reevaluate the relationship. Metaphor. Accepting this without question is like trying to fill a bucket full of holes. It never holds water. 2. All my exes were crazy, toxic. My past relationships were disasters. Curiosity. Trigger. Are you about to watch a new, healthier narrative? Or the same old broken record? Stoic philosophy teaches that it's not events, but our judgments about them that disturb us. When someone blames every ex, they project responsibility outward, preparing to blame you next. Accompanying behaviors. Never owning up to their own mistakes, elevating themselves by denigrating others, framing every argument as your fault, making you the exception. How to counter. Request reflection. What lessons did you learn from those relationships? Ask for accountability. How do you see your role in those conflicts? Choose wisely. Don't become the next scapegoat. Step back if blame is relentless. Idiom. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. 3. If you really love me, you do what I ask. Your obedience proves your love. Curiosity. Trigger. Is this a sincere expression of need or emotional coercion in disguise? True love, according to the Stoics, is based on freedom and mutual respect, never on guilt or force. This phrase, however, turns affection into currency. Accompanying behaviors. Guilt tripping when you set boundaries. Following, fine, do as you wish, with cold shoulder. Expanding the must-do list to test your devotion. How to counter. Name the tactic. Love shouldn't be tied to obedience. Propose healthy dialogue. Let's discuss our needs without ultimatums. Assert your autonomy. True love grows in freedom, not coercion. Metaphor. It's like paying emotional tolls. Every act of care costs you more. 4. You're just too sensitive. I'm just joking. Why so dramatic? Curiosity. Trigger. Is this playful banter or a tactic to silence your feelings? Calling you too sensitive is classic gaslighting, invalidating your emotions. As Seneca warned, ignoring the storm doesn't calm the sea. It only lets it rage unchecked. Accompanying behaviors. Turning genuine concerns into overreactions. Laughing off your feelings as too much. Shifting blame onto you for being emotional. How to counter. Affirm your experience. My feelings are real and deserve respect. Demand acknowledgement. You need to listen, not dismiss. Pause the conversation. Return when both are calm and ready to communicate. Idiom. Don't sweep it under the rug. Unaddressed problems only grow. 5. I'm not like other guys. No one appreciates you the way I do. Curiosity. Trigger. Is he genuinely unique, or is he asking for special treatment? Claiming exceptional status often comes with the unspoken request, make allowances for me. But fairness is the bedrock of any strong partnership. Accompanying behaviors. Expecting allowances that don't apply to anyone else. Excusing poor behavior because I'm different. Demanding you treat him unlike you treat others. How to counter. Acknowledge uniqueness, decline exception. We all share the same standards. Clarify mutual respect. Respect is a two-way street. Test consistency. If special treatment continues, reinforce boundaries. Metaphor. It's like wanting VIP access without signing the visitor agreement. 6. I'll change if you really want me to. I'd do anything to keep you. Curiosity. Trigger. Will he change for himself or just perform when pressured? Seneca said, "He who is brave is free." Real change springs from internal courage, not external demands. Accompanying behaviors. Short-lived efforts that vanish once the heat is off. Using "I did it for you" as leverage, criticizing you for pushing too hard. How to counter. Ask about motivation. Which steps did you take because you wanted to? Set measurable goals. Let's agree on how we'll track real progress. Watch for consistency. If change only follows a threat, it's not genuine. Proverb. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. 7. Fine. Do whatever you want. Suit yourself. Curiosity trigger. Is this freedom or passive-aggressive manipulation? A cold, suit yourself isn't release. It's a trap, burying control beneath an illusion of choice. Jung called it shadow play. Accompanying behaviors. Silent treatment, followed by guilt trips, inviting you to guess what they really mean. Turning every action into a potential misstep. How to counter. Literally do what you want. Break the cycle without apology. Observe the reaction. Their response reveals the truth more than their words. Demand directness. If we can't communicate clearly, we can't move forward. Metaphor. This is emotional quicksand. Each move drags you deeper. Spotting these 7 phrases is your first step toward unshakable emotional freedom. As the Stoics taught, our judgments shape our reality, and as Jung reminded us, what we fail to acknowledge controls us from the shadows. By naming these tactics, setting firm boundaries, and demanding honest communication, you transform not only your relationships, but also your own self-worth. Seneca's wisdom. A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. Every time you confront manipulation, you become more radiant in your own right. Your next move. Reflect on which phrases you've heard in your life. Script your calm, confident responses. Share your story. Together, we rise stronger. Remember, true partnership is the dance of equals, lifting each other out of the shadows, never chaining each other to them. You deserve a love that celebrates your brilliance and fuels your growth.